Hello, Gabe Heller here, G Hohenzollern on YouTube and Hannah Brown Couch on Twitch. You may have seen my video about whether I could fix my old capture rig. I was looking at the possibility of buying just the same machine and replacing the parts, but that was going to cost me like 80 bucks. Since then, prices have come down a bit, but, well, they didn't come down this far. I found this at Savers, which is a thrift store around here, for $10.49. It's about the same vintage, so we'll see if it works. For 11 bucks, I figured it was worth it, even though it's gigantic. It probably won't all fit in the frame, but it's about the same vintage as that machine, and if it works, we'll try and throw the hard drive in it and see if we can get it to boot. I'm going to have to turn this around this way. Go. And here we have a monitor. Is that the right way? Or is it the other way? That's the way. Power cords. Monitor is working. I don't know if you saw that, but the ASUS logo came up. Well, there's a light on in there. Oh, it's doing a thing. Fans are starting up. It's beeping. One beep, 3 beeps, 2 beeps. I might could look up that error code. Okay, so that beep code indicates that there's no memory in the machine, or that there's at least a memory problem. So I'm going to open up the machine and see if I can see if that's true. Maybe we could take the memory out of the other machine, assuming that it fits in the slots and works with this model. But again, they're of a similar vintage, so we stand a good chance of that. All right. What the heck is that? Is that like a water-cooled heatsink? It's got like a copper and no fan. Does it need a fan? I don't know. Well, let's see here. Where would the memory be? Would it be under here? Is that a screw? No. Oh, there is memory, but look, it's loose. Okay, so the memory is now in there tight, I think. Is it really? I'm not sure this stick is actually in there tight. Okay, there we go. Definitely in there tight now. Okay. I hope that was all it was. Not quite sure how I got this off. There we go. DELL goes upside down, right side up. There we go. Oop, there we go. Not sure it's quite all the way in. There we go. It's going to try and boot. Are you on? No. Hello? Hello? ASUS. Well, that's a different noise. That's generally a good noise, but there we go. Okay. Let us see if anything shows up on the monitor. Well, it isn't saying no signal. So that's good, I think. I'm not seeing anything at all, which is not great. But I could have missed it. Turn it off and turn it on again. Okay, now it says there's no signal, and we're on DVI. There are lights on the front of it that are doing all kinds of things. 1, 2, 3. What do these lights mean? I have another case that looks like this that's running my web server at the moment, and I don't think I've ever seen those lights come on it. Okay, so none of the numbered lights are on it right now, but the network light is on. It probably means just that the network is hooked up. I don't know what 1, 2, 3 means, so I guess I'll look that up now. Okay, I looked it up online, and it says that 1, 2, 3 and a green power light, the power light is green, indicates a problem with the video card. So we're going to try and reseat the video card, and if not, I got a spare one here that I can throw in here and see if that works better. Given that some of the memory is loose, it's not unreasonable to think that perhaps the graphics card is loose too. What kind of graphics card we got in here? An NVIDIA Quadro 2000. Okay. How do cards come out of here? You just pull them once this is up? Is that all you have to do? It seems to be loose there. There might be some kind of a release mechanism down here. There's one on this, but I'm not sure how these work. Not seen them before. You just pull them back. There we go. Guess it's loose on that end. Not sure it's loose on the other end, despite all of this. Maybe this whole thing comes out. Ah, haha! There we go. Oops. Okay, video card is out now. Also disconnect it. Okay, so that looks, it looked like it was seated in there pretty well, but we will try reseating it. Okay. Nice and in there. Doesn't it have any external power requirements that I can see? Okay. Think that that's back in? Yeah? Okay. You can also try the graphics card that's actually in the machine that we're hoping to fix here. We're back at 1, 2, 3. It's like it was trying to boot off the CD drive that time. Is there anything in here? Oh my god. I got a free CD. It's Video Lessons by a Skilled Expert in Tai Chi. Okay. It's looks like it's a burn CD, even though it has a professional label on the one side. Weird. Okay. I'll go get the other video card, and we'll see if we can get it to work. Okay, here's the video card. Same kind of slot, I'm pretty sure. Yep, there we go. Should be in stable. Plugs in the same way. All right, what you gonna do? Wow. Okay. Nope. It just shut down right away, but I turned it on and it seems to be turning on now. Nope. Problem with this video card too. It's not a good sign. The only thing we can do now is put in the video card from the machine that we're trying to troubleshoot. Here's the video card from the machine that we want to replace. So we'll see if this works. Non-standard. It's not used to them. There we go. These non-standard grippies. Thank you, friend, for the lending of your card. Doesn't seem to be working in this machine, but I think that's probably the machine's fault since no other cards seem to be working in this machine. Uh-oh. How is that supposed to... It's on the wrong... How... I have to take the screw out, huh? Well, that's annoying. What kind of screw is this? Is it a weird one? No, no. It's a Phillips. Just doesn't seem to want to turn. I'm not sure it is turning at all. How do you come out, screw? Huh. What a weird way to do things. I guess I'd take off the slot covers on the card instead. Do we have the right kind of drivers in here? Maybe? Looks like that might be the right driver. Nope, it's too small. So I guess we use pliers. There isn't a reason that I'm not supposed to be doing this. Like a good reason, I mean. Like they changed the position when they changed some speed or settings or something for AGP. Okay, there we go. This isn't going to reach the card down there, but I guess we'll try it anyway. Okay. Turn it on. Thinks some more. Yep, it's stuck. It's stuck at video problem yet again. This does not bode well. Okay, so I figured out the problem, and the problem is that the DVI cable that I was using was digital only. And apparently all of these cards don't recognize digital only cables. They only work with cables that have these 4 pins for analog signals. And so none of them were working. And as soon as I just like, so I also tried some PCI cards that had, I mean, this is PCIe, I said AGP, but this is PCIe. I tried some vanilla PCI cards with this. They didn't work, but that meant I had this monitor down here, a VGA monitor down here. And so then I also looked online, and the 1, 2, 3 lights just means just about to hand things over to the OS, but not quite. So I was like, maybe I need a boot disk. So I put a boot disk in, and just to check the boot disk really quick, I hooked up the VGA monitor to one of these cards with an adapter, not this, but an adapter that I have upstairs that I'm using on my gaming rig, and it worked. And so I thought initially it was because I had something to boot from, but then eventually I figured out, no, it was that cable, and it's this. So then I had to look through. The reason this wasn't going in well before is because, of course, it's short. I didn't think of that, but it is. But it came with this. I was able to find this, which was the original long slot cover. So I'm going to put this on here, and then we're going to install it. And hopefully it will still work. And I think it'll be good to have this card in it, because this is what the Windows drivers are set up for on the hard drive that I intend to install in this. I'm going to back up the hard drive first, just in case it doesn't work, and I have to and I end up having to buy any machines of that model, and because obviously, some of the drivers will be wrong, and so if that just makes it fail to work, I may end up having to buy an eMachines model. I can just, wait until there's a cheap one. And if I have to do that, then obviously I will want the original contents of the hard drive as is with all the old drivers on it. So if this works, then my next thing will be to back up the hard drive, and that'll take a long time. So, uh-oh, what's going on here? Okay, it was just too loose, that's all. Okay, there we go. Card is together. Put card in slot. Like so. Cool. Oops. Should have unplugged the damn thing first. Okay, put card in slot. That's never going to reach, but who cares? Okay, and yeah, I think we're ready. Hook up video. Wow, it almost doesn't fit there. Okay, video's hooked up. Put on the case.
Just to let you know, this video is over soon. So rub your eyes and stretch your thighs and sing in tune. It's time to find another kind of video. For this one is nearly done,
Power and the monitor. Let's see what we see. Hey, there we are! DELL Precision Workstation T3500, and we've got a boot screen. So yay. Now I can go spend a lot of time backing up a big hard drive, and I hope I have room for it on one of my other hard drives. Bye for now.